Zombie Apocalypse.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing a Town Hall 13 upgrade guide. So what we're going to be going over is what you want to upgrade in Town Hall 13 first to last, what's going to be the most important, and we're going to talk about what's going to be the most important to you specifically to compensate your playstyle. So first of all, let's go off in buildings, and then we'll move into the laboratory to see what we should be upgrading. So first off, let's start with defenses. The first thing you do when you upgrade to Town Hall 13 is you're going to want to upgrade your clan castle right away. That'll give you 5 extra space, it'll be super great on defense, allow you to hold 3 ice golems, make the Yeti bomb a lot stronger as well. And as far as defenses, the first one that you want to be upgrading is the Eagle, but that's also really expensive and takes a long time. So if you don't want to do that right away, be upgrading this Town Hall because you're going to be getting a lot of value from that as well. Also right away you're going to be wanting to drop your scatter shots. That's a lot of extra DPS that you'll be using, and that's just going to be fantastic. So once you're done with your Eagle, you're going to want to be upgrading your Inferno towers. Now whether you use single or multi, it doesn't really matter. Just you want to have those upgraded right away because that adds a significant boost as well. And now right here we have 2 defenses that you should be upgrading, and that would be the scatter shots. You want to get those down to level 2 almost immediately, as well as the expos, because those are the highest single target damage in the game, I would say, besides the single target Inferno, and that's just going to offer you so much value. Next you're going to want to upgrade, these 3 can really be in any order. The Teslas are super important because people can't really see them, and when they're attacking your base, if you have weaker level defenses, the Teslas will come out as sort of a surprise. And then the Wizard Towers, those are just great all-around defenses for splash. That's like, they're really great around for balloons, for bowlers, for really anything, witches. And then the air defenses are pretty important as well because air is also very strong at Town Hall 13, so you want to be making sure that you upgrade that as well. So in between these, you want to make sure you're having different upgrade times being rotated around as well. You don't want to have like times finish off right next to each other, so when you're waiting for those times, be upgrading your storages so you can upgrade your defenses even more. I know you might not have the gold pass as well, so it might be a little bit more difficult to get that gold, so you'll need to be upgrading those storages. The first storage you probably want to upgrade though is the Dark Elixir, however, because you want to be upgrading your heroes as well. The first thing you want to be doing is upgrading your heroes, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. Also cycle in some of those traps to make sure the times don't interlap as well. So once you're done with that, you'll want to be upgrading those archer towers. They go up 1 level to level 18. And then you'll be wanting to upgrade those cannons. Again, cannons are really strong single target defenses as well. I would highly recommend upgrading those. And then the next 2, doesn't really matter the order, the bomb tower or the mortar. You got a level on the mortar and a level on the bomb tower. Again, really not strong defenses by any means, so just feel free to upgrade those however way you want. And while you're upgrading these, depending on how much loot you're getting, make sure you be upgrading your walls in between those. My walls are a little bit behind, but you'll want to be getting those because you have 150 as of now wall segments that you can be upgrading. Now you also want to make sure that all your resources are all the way upgraded, and just making sure that you can get as much loot as possible out of this while you're doing this. Now also as well, when you're upgrading your defenses, you want to be upgrading your heroes alongside those as well. Now the king isn't super important, so if you can keep him at 65 or even 60 or even somewhere like that while you're upgrading your other heroes, it doesn't make it too big of a deal, but it's nice to have him up anyway. Now the first hero you want to be upgrading, I would say, is your Royal Champion. You will want to have your Royal Champion up as fast as you can, so immediately place her down and keep her upgrading as much as you can. I know if you guys are in CWL, it's a little bit more difficult, so if you can get her to 5 at least by your first CWL, 5 or 10, that'd be great, and just keep her upgrading all the way up to 20, with maybe the only break being CWL. Now the next hero you want to upgrade is your Queen. She only has 5 levels from 65 to 70, and those levels will go quick if you just use those Book of Heroes, the Hammer of Heroes. That'll make it a lot easier. And then the Warden as well, I mean, he's kind of helpful, but like if you see this, like he gets just a little bit there, and I mean his His HP increase does not like change at all, so it's not a super big deal. And then his ability only goes up a second in that time as well. And then King will be your final hero upgrade that you'll want to do. Now, as far as the workshop, it's not super. The siege barracks, I mean, it is very good, and I guess it is kind of important, but like you can do that really whenever you want, because you can also rely on clanmates to donate those to you as well. So it's not a super big deal if you're getting those or not, if you're getting that upgraded or not. So let's go into the lab as well to discuss those upgrades. So the first upgrade I did was the Yetis, because I use those a lot. So if you're gonna, it really depends on how you're using this. Basically, just upgrade what you're gonna use for war, for farming, whatnot. But my priority would be what you use for CWL or wars, and that would be the healers for the Queen Walk or the Warden Walk, for me personally. And right now, other techs that are really strong are Hybrid, Electro Dragon. So if you're doing Hybrid, then upgrade those Miners and Hogs first. Just be upgrading those strong war troops first. Balloons are also really important. So as far as spells, you can hold off on those. Just use books of spells when you have them. There's only 4 spells, which would be, and they're not like super important spells besides heal. I guess it's kind of important. In Dark Elixir troops, I would just be upgrading these when you're in Clan War leagues. When you're not upgrading your heroes, just upgrade your Dark Elixir troops as well. Again, the Siege Barracks, not super important to be upgrading that. Wall Breakers and the Goblins, you should probably be upgrading those for your super troops, because those can be super important as well. And Dragons, Electro Dragons, I mean, if you're using those in farming, you might be using those in war too. Just upgrade those whenever you feel like you want to use them. So basically, a recap: main troops that you want to upgrade are your healers, your balloons, your Yetis, your miners, and your hogs. Those will be your priorities. Oh, as well as your bowlers. Those should be priority troops. Take those with priority, and then after that, just do it however you want. And yeah, that should be all your upgrade priority. Let's see if I missed anything. No, I did not. So you'll just want to upgrade your defenses in this order that I have them here. That'd be fantastic if you did that. And then how I just discussed heroes as well as the laboratory. So now if you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to like this video, share a comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you again shortly. Goodbye.